Hello guys, it's me Tori and welcome back to my channel for another video. Now today I am building a wedding venue for the Sims Sparked competition. Okay, so I love the Sims Sparked so far. I mean, I've only watched one episode, but episode 2 is out now and somebody spoiled it for me. They didn't mean to, but I should have just muted the word Sims Sparked on Twitter, but I didn't, so I know already he's going out. But I'm not going to tell you, because if you haven't seen, I'm not going to tell you, and it's fine. But anyway, today we're going to be making a wedding venue. Now you'll see that the terrain is already done because I spent over an hour on the terrain on its own. I am so bad with terrain tools. But since it was a challenge, I was like, I want to go out there. Go big or go home. So I decided I'm going to do terrain tools. So I made a staggered hill thing. That took me ages. And then I decided, well, the theme is destination wedding. And everyone's going to do beach holidays, which is great, but I'm not very good at things like that because I can't build in Sulani. I just struggle because I feel like I need terrain tools to make my builds look good, and in a lot of the Sulani venues you can't use terrain tools, so I decided to build in Windenburg and go for a snowy little winter resort wedding. Now basically this lot ties in as your wedding venue, your reception venue, and your honeymoon all in the same venue. Because who wants to travel in The Sims? Because loading screens are annoying, especially on my computer. Oh, we'll get on to my computer struggles later, I swear. This video has caused me a lot of pain already. But your Sims can go to this wedding venue. Now, there's 2 places where they can actually get married, which is fun. They've got a little outside gazebo venue. So they go up the staggered hill, very annoying, I know, and then they go down the slope, which, building a slope in The Sims is hard. If people tell you that The Sims is not a real game, challenge them to build a nice slope using terrain tools in The Sims, and then I bet you they will change their mind, because it is very, very difficult to do. But anyway, The Sims can walk down the very uneven slope, and hopefully they won't just fall over. They can walk down there, and then go to the lovely gazebo area. Originally, this was going to be completely outside, and then I was like, wait, it's snowing. Because I was building in normal build mode. You will see me flitting about between normal build mode and then the build mode with the snow in it, which, it's hard to landscape your house with snow. Because, it doesn't show up with the terrain tools. It's difficult. I can't do that. And it's hard to put plants around because they're all dead and stuff. And I don't know, I tried with this lot because although it was a winter house, mansion, wedding venue, I wanted it to look nice in spring and summer as well. So it's going to. There's some nice flowers, and when it's not winter and they're not dead, they'll look lovely. But I can't remember what I was going to say. It's hard to landscape in winter. But anyway, I forgot that it was winter because I was landscaping in normal build and buy mode, and I was like, wait, that's a big yikes, they're gonna get snowed on, and nobody wants that. So I was like, okay, well, we'll make it into a little, I've forgotten the name of it, a little not fenced area. Well, it is fenced. I used the picket fences from the Sims 4 backyard stuff, which somebody kindly gifted to me. I thought that was so cool, they are so kind. I'm still shook, even now, nearly a week later. Thank you so much. And I use these lovely fences, and I use some other stuff from backyard stuff. The chairs in there from backyard stuff. I don't know when in this video you're going to see that, but it's cute. And I also use fairy lights because I put fairy lights everywhere because I was like, oh, I want to do a rustic theme. And I was like, oh my god, barn wedding, fairy lights. Oh, I love it. But it's got I don't know, an undercover bit. There we go. I'm struggling with words. I don't even know why I bothered to do voiceovers at this point, because I can't think of words. It's an awning. Pagoda. No, I don't know the name. I don't know what I'm going to call it. An undercover area, but it's kind of outside as well because there's not proper walls. There we go. I'm trying to find the words. But if that's too cold for you and you don't want to experience the snow and it's no, it's too cold, you can get married in a barn as well. There's 2 barns on this lot. One to place your cars. The Sims 4 don't have cars, so maybe you can travel to this wedding venue by bike. But I put some debug cars in there because, it's a wedding venue. How realistic is it going to be if there's no place to put your wedding car? I mean, we have no wedding cars because we don't have proper cars. But, you know, we can just pretend. You know, we can just pretend that one of the cars that we've put in the Sims in the wedding barn is the wedding car. I don't know what I'm saying, but it's more realistic that way. There's like a little path. Now, I thought I could do this path with terrain paint. And then I realised, with the snow, you can't see the terrain paint, which makes sense, obviously, because, like, how weird would the terrain paint look over the snow? So it's like, okay, I still want there to be a path. I need to think about how this looks. So I placed those rugs from Get Together, those little rounded, circly, stony rugs, and then I put plants around them to make it look a little less weird, because it's a weird-looking path, but I mean, I tried. So there's like 2 barns, a place to put your cars, drive in, park up, whatever you want to do, and then there's a place to get married, and then there's a wedding mansion itself. Now, this lot is technically a bar. I do have it on my gallery, obviously. My origin ID is ToriFoxx. You can go and download that if you want to. In fact, I recommend you do, because, I mean, the more downloads it gets, the better. Oh my god, I'm just gonna plug my origin ID now. Like, follow me on the gallery. I have 126 followers. Oh my god, I'm proud of it though. But other people's builds on the gallery are insane. They're just amazingly good, and I think, well, how can you be this talented? I'm sorry, but at this point, this is just a crime. How can you be this talented? So I just feel inferior. I was like feeling so good. Like, I spent a solid 12 hours on this build. Like, I did it on the Friday that it got announced. I did all the terrain tools. Okay, I always want to say terrainscaping. I don't know why. I don't know why. When I don't know what word to use and I'm like torn between 2 words, I end up using a combination, both of them, and then my words just get messed up. And that's a thing I do a lot, to be honest, especially in voiceovers, and I just like laugh at it, but it's not funny. But I spent like a good, I don't know how many hours terrainscaping. There we go. I like the word, actually. That's going to be a new word. Terrainscaping. Oh my god, what am I saying? But I spent like 2 hours landscaping and doing terrain tools on that Friday, and then I didn't get a chance to do anything, and then on Wednesday I spent a solid 12 hours. I was just there working flat out on Wednesday, trying to do this build, because I thought the deadline was Friday, which, I mean, I was wrong. And I was going to be busy on Thursday and Friday, and I was like, oh my god. So I thought the deadline was midnight on Friday, but apparently it's the 2nd of August, so I could have made my build even better. But it's fine, because I might do a spooky build, because, I mean, that was one of the options I was, like, torn between. I wanted to do rustic or spooky. I mean, a spooky wedding. How fun is that? My sister used to want a spooky Halloween wedding. I thought she was so weird as well. I was like, oh my god, why would you want to get married on Halloween? I mean, some people do. It's pretty cool. I don't know if that'd be my cup of tea, to be honest. I don't think I'd want to get married on Christmas either, or, like, just, like, in the snow, because I get too cold, you know. I want to get married in the summer, because, like, the summer's my favourite season. I get married in June. Yeah, I like June. Get married in June, maybe. I don't know. But I might do a spooky wedding venue. But honestly, though, I think this wedding venue is pretty cool. I just wanted to do something different, you know, because I thought I'm seeing a lot of tropical venues, which look really good, by the way. I love them. But I was like, I want to do something different. So instead of doing my like dream tropical wedding venue, I just want to get married somewhere warm, you know. I don't know if you knew this about me, but I don't like the cold. I mean, I don't like working in the heat, but I don't like the cold. Like, it's painful. And unfortunately, where I live, nice weather is a luxury that we don't have very often. The cold hurts my bones. I sound so old. I don't like the cold. But there we go. It looks good in The Sims. I mean, the snow looks great in The Sims. Sometimes I get a little bit annoyed when my Sims in my 100 baby challenge can't go fishing, and winter affects me so much in real life that when I see it in The Sims, I'm like, ugh, winter. And I just have to change the season. Like, it's dumb. It's The Sims. I can sit at home and be warm. But I'm like, no, it's winter. Right, that's it, I'm changing the season. I just don't really like the cold. I like Christmas though, and that's in winter. Christmas is the best thing about winter. I'm at Christmas stand. Oh my god, it's July, nearly August, so we're getting close there, but I'm just talking about Christmas. Honestly, whenever I see snow though, I'm like, Christmas! Speaking of Christmas, I used a lot of the Sims 4 holiday celebration pack. I mean, I just used a lot of packs in general because I cannot build base game houses because I am dumb. And that's just so bad. Like, I feel bad for people who want to download this mansion. It's technically a bar. I mean, you can change it to whatever type of venue you want. Like, it would work as a house, obviously. But, I feel bad for people who want to download it on the gallery and they, like, don't have many packs. Because, I mean, that was literally me, like, 2 years ago. And I would be internally crying at this. Because I'd be like, it's so pretty and I want it. Also, I was very bad at building when I first had The Sims. I mean, isn't everybody? But, like... I couldn't build. I mean, to be fair, I still can't make an octagon in The Sims now. I can't do it. I don't know, the grid messes with my eyes and I get so, like, I end up squinting at it and I'm like, wait, I can't do it. It stresses me out. I had to build an octagon for this house, actually, because it's got, like, some funny shapes. It's very weird shape to build. Very weird. I just wanted to make it different and good. And I thought I was really going for it. I thought it was going to be great. And then I see other people's and I'm like, oh, you know what? You really did it there, didn't you? My build looks like a piece of garbage. I honestly thought about taking mine down from the gallery because I thought it's terrible. It's rubbish in comparison. I should not be insulting my build in my speed build. That's probably not a good idea. I mean, we love that. Yeah, this is such a bad voiceover already. I'm sorry, but it's okay because the build's kind of cute. Also, I really wanted to go out there and I wanted to change the lighting at night because this wedding venue looks so cute at night. Because I mean, there's fairy lights everywhere because I am obsessed with fairy lights. I don't know if you knew this about me, but I love fairy lights. I like fairy lights, warm weather, hot chocolate, and cats. I don't know. I love my cat. I feel like I have to say this in every video. I love my cat. I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh yeah, it looks so good at nighttime because there's fairy lights everywhere. And oh my god, the holiday celebration pack is so good because it's got trees with fairy lights on them. And I love fairy lights. So I went into the game and got a family to, like, live in that house. And I went in and I changed the lights to a different colour. So there's some lights of, like, a little red glow. There's no pink lighting in The Sims 4, which is disgusting because I love pink in moderation. I don't like it when there's too much of it. I don't know, because I went through, like, a weird phase, like, of not liking pink. When I was, like, 16, I was like, ugh, pink is gross. I don't know why. I just didn't like pink. But now I realise I like it in moderation. I just don't like pink everywhere like a Barbie house, you know? I don't like pink everywhere. I like pink in moderation. But there's no pink lighting in The Sims. It's like magenta, but that's like purple. I'm sorry, that won't do. I want pink. So I got a red lighting and, like, used the dimmer setting to make it look more pink than red, because, I mean, it's pink, not red. And then I put, like, some blue fairy lights near the wedding arches and stuff, and it looks cute. I think the lighting at night looks very cute. I've got some pictures, like some screenshots at the end of the video of how it looks at nighttime, and I just think it's so cute. And in fact, I would say I'm so proud of this. I'm proud of my screenshots as well, to be fair. I think they look very cute. I posted them on Tumblr, and then somebody saw them on Tumblr and then shared them, and I was like, oh my god. I don't know. I'm proud of my screenshots. Normally I don't edit my screenshots to put in the video. I'll, like, edit one to use as the thumbnail, but I was like, I'm going out here. I'm gonna edit my screenshots because my in-game lighting looks very bad. I don't know, I feel like The Sims 4 lighting in general is pretty awful. I don't know, in some ways The Sims 3 lighting is a bit better, I don't know. They could do better with the lighting in The Sims 4. Everything looks blue and grey toned and it's just sad. And then when it's winter in-game, the snow is literally blue. And it's like, oh, you're cold, are you, in real life? Well, I'm just going to remind you how cold it is in The Sims and make all the lighting blue and gloomy and... I don't know. I don't like it. I feel like if we had some nicer lighting in The Sims, everything would be a lot nicer. I don't know. I feel like lighting is a problem. I could use reshade, to be fair. Some people have some really good reshades, but there's like 2 reasons why I probably wouldn't use reshade. One, because I'm afraid of reshade. I mean, it can really mess up your game. I'm like afraid of it. This sounds so dumb. And 2, my computer could not possibly run reshade. I mean, this video has caused me a lot of pain. I went on a little mini Twitter rant, which I'm sorry. I'm not a kid. Kids shouldn't be using Twitter. I'm not some young teen. I should not be taking to a Twitter rant as a full-grown woman. I should not be ranting. But I was like, oh my god, my editor won't work. I don't know why, but like one of the frames, it was when I was saving my game as well. It's a very useless frame, but I couldn't be bothered to take it out of the footage. My editor would not render this frame. Like, it would not do it. And then I took it out. I had to take quite a bit out, quite a chunk actually, but it's fine, it doesn't really matter. It was around the time I was doing the gazebo. I think you've probably already seen that now. There we go, gazebo! That's the name! I couldn't think of it earlier. I was like, oh my god, what's the name for this undercover thing? A gazebo! There we go! Oh my god. When I was trying to do the gazebo, I saved, and my editor would not render this couple of frames. It wouldn't do it. It just, and then it said it was going to take 40 to 50 days to render the video. And I was just like, oh my god, and like practically pulling my hair out because I was like, I can't do this. And then my computer, I've already done this voiceover once before, which is embarrassing. I was going to upload this video on Saturday. It's now Monday. You could be seeing this on Tuesday for all I know. I've got no idea. But I was trying to sort out my voiceover, and I was trying to watch it back, and then it just kept going, it would not play it properly, and I don't know. My computer's on its last legs, but to be fair, I have abused it, which is, I mean, it's fine. I got my money's worth out my computer. How's your life going? I swear, all my videos, I just seem to be ranting about my computer. But I don't know. I'm not very good at talking about the build. I mean, I kind of did. I talked about the fairy lights and all that. It's very expensive, by the way. I mean, it's not too expensive. It's like 160,000 simoleons, which, I mean, is fine if it's a bar. If it's your house, I mean, even Judith Ward's gonna struggle there. Like, she's not gonna be able to afford it at this rate. I mean, who's gonna live there? Got no clue. But some people on the gallery, they made builds that didn't cost 160,000, not even 500,000. Some people made builds that cost over 1 million simoleons. How? How did you make a build that's over 1 million simoleons? I've never seen that done before until now. How? How many objects did you put in there? How many different landscaping items did you put in there? Did you put the Get Famous gold toilet in there? What did you do? I don't know. Some people, they build amazing things, and I don't know how they do it. Like, what is their secret? I don't know. And another thing is, their gallery preview looks so good. I don't know how they do that. A lot of people I know of, some like really talented builders, they struggle with the gallery previews. I mean, the gallery previews are disgusting. Why can't you choose your own? I have no idea. Sometimes you build something really cute, you're really proud of it, and then you get a rock covering your house, and that's all people see, and then they won't download it, and they will never know how much you worked on this build and how proud of it you are and how good it is because a rock covered it. I mean, that's just not okay. I'm sorry I get angry on these things. It's just very irritating to me. Like, some people on the gallery, like one person, I can't remember their user ID, but they made like a ruin or something using probably like debug items from Get Together, and they did it so that they had the Sims 4 eco lifestyle lighting literally shining over this house at the perfect moment, and it looked like the sun was shining, and it just looked so good. I'm sure you've seen it. It's so good. Like, I can't even deal with how good it is. Like, it's a crime at this rate. Go to jail. Oh my god, like how are people this talented that they even make their gallery screenshot look good? I'm sorry. That is talent. But then I am a fake simmer. I've been playing The Sims 4 for 2.5 years, so what can you expect? I got The Sims 4 for Christmas in 2017. With cats and dogs, so I'm not really used to playing The Sims without cats and dogs, so kind of take it for granted sometimes, because, like, I've always had it. Also, I've always had the rectangular roofs. I mean, what did you do? Like, you had the option to build rectangles. Not rectangles. Hexagonal. There we go. Oh my god, we've always had rectangle roofs. I don't know what I'm saying. I've always had the option to build octagonal, pentagonal, hexagonal roofs. I mean, I can't build a pentagon in The Sims. Can we not do that? Is it something to do with, like, the diagonals? Can we not do that? I tried to the other day and drove myself crazy because I couldn't do it. I don't know. But I've always had the option to put, like, octagonal roofs on things. Octagonal. There we go. Octagonal roofs on things. So, what did you even do before that existed? I can't imagine. I genuinely, like, it's insane to me. I cannot imagine not being able to place octagonal roofs. How did you cope? How did you survive? How did you make octagonal rooms? I don't get it. I really don't get it. I mean, some of the things that were added in The Sims, like toddlers, never played The Sims 4 without those. Can't imagine doing it. What, so you just age up your kid, your baby, and it turns into a child? No. Can't imagine doing it. Never had to live with that. I am a fake simmer. I've never had to go through the hardships that some people have had to go through with The Sims 4. I mean, the fact that swimming pools and babies were not in the game at release is like, why did you do that? And there was no ghosts. Honestly, when I first got The Sims 4, I was obsessed with ghosts, but I didn't want to kill my Sims, so I just searched up cheats to turn them into ghosts, or I downloaded ghosts off the gallery, because I was like, I'm going to be that good simmer that never kills any Sims. I'm such a good simmer, I never kill Sims. I mean, I feel bad every time a Sim dies. Like, I think the most recent Sim that I had die was Minerva Ayres' sister from my Discover University Let's Play. Her sister Mackenzie died in my swimming pool. Because my house caught on fire. It was before the patch that added firefighters to the game, the eco lifestyle patch. My Sim's house caught on fire, and then I couldn't put out the fire because it was to do with one of the signs on the walls, and she couldn't get to the fire to put it out. And then, of course, no firefighters came because there were no firefighters. Not that they would have been able to put out the fire anyway. So this fire kept burning, and of course, when you have a fire in The Sims 4, your Sims can't do anything, apart from, like, root to safety and freak out over things. They can't use the toilet, so my Sim was going to wet herself, and then, I guess, Mackenzie Ayres was in the swimming pool, and because there was a fire, she couldn't get out of the swimming pool, so she dies. I mean, what? Because I know it wasn't to do with where I placed this, like, floating thing in the swimming pool, because she got in there, and there's a ladder, and normally the Sims can get out in The Sims 4 even if there isn't a ladder. It's not like The Sims 1. So, she died. And I saw it happen, and I was like, oh my god. So that was a lot. I rip Mackenzie Ayres, I guess. Was gonna play with that Sim, and, well, never did. So basically, don't let your Sims' houses catch on fire, guys, because, I mean, if they do, your Sims will die. And if the fire doesn't get them, the water will. They're gonna die whatever happens to them. Don't have a fire in your Sims' houses. Maybe don't have those lights from The Sims 4 Get to Work. You know, those, like, fancy wall lights that look really cool? Maybe don't get them. Those, like, sign lights. Maybe don't have them because they break a lot, and then your Sims are embarrassed from having a broken light, which I don't really get. They have, like, this moodlet, and they say, what does that say? And they get, like, embarrassed. Yeah, maybe don't get those, because your Sim's house catches on fire. I mean, I say this, but I won't learn from it. Like, I will have this light again, and my Sim's house will catch on fire, and another Sim will die. So, I don't know. I won't learn from it. But it's okay. There's no lights like this in this build, because I wanted it to be rustic, and I didn't want it to be completely lit up, even though there is a lot of lights, so I can imagine this is anti-eco. If you have eco lifestyle, all the Sims will just have to deal with the smog. Which really, doesn't add to the ambience of your perfect dream ideal rustic wedding day. I mean, it's kind of rustic, but like, it's not really what you want for your wedding, like coughing and spluttering because there's smog everywhere. Not really what you want, to be honest, but I mean, maybe you do. Maybe that's what you want for your wedding photo. I don't know. I like this build though. I think it's kind of cute. I put a yellow bedroom in there. I mean, that was great. I love yellow. I'm excited for you guys to see the screenshots actually, because I mean, I'm kind of obsessed with them. I took a picture of this house from like the back of the house, well this build, it's kind of like a house. You could say it's like a mansion, because there's like an upstairs with bedrooms, because I figured, oh, your Sims can stay there on honeymoon. That's kind of cute. And then if it's like a bar, you'll just get like random Sims go there anyway. So I don't know, maybe it's not the privacy that you would have liked, but who cares? Not me. I don't know, it's a fun little wedding venue. It's kind of the closest thing we will ever get in The Sims 4 to hotels, but maybe one day we'll get hotels. I doubt it, but it might happen. Who knows? Maybe that's what the game pack coming to The Sims 4 is. I mean, we're getting Nifty Knitting tomorrow, which I'm excited about. I'm finally excited to watch Game Changer content. I mean, it's out already, but I just haven't really watched it yet. Definitely excited to watch Lil Simsy's video on it, because she always makes me want to buy the new packs. I love how positive she is. Wow, I say that. She does like videos on everything wrong with this pack, but still, she makes me want to buy the new packs. But I mean, I can't wait to have Nifty Knitting in my game. Honestly though, the name makes me cringe. Probably more than The Sims 4 I Love to Knit. It should be The Sims 4 I Love to Knit. There we go. I called it. But on that note, I'm going to go. I hope you liked this build. I'm sorry about this voiceover or whatever the heck it turned out to be. Please don't forget to like and comment and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I hope you have a really good day, and I will see you guys next time.